Here at the Dow Championship, joined by Stacy Lewis and Maria Fassi, Team Tex-Mex this week. Just talk a little bit about how excited you are to be back at the Dow Championship, and maybe a little bit of the reason why you chose that name again and the song that you're going to be using this week. Whoever would like to go.
I'll start. I mean, I've really looked forward to this week really over the last 3-4 years that we've been able to play together. And it's a nice break, especially coming off of a major of the grind. And this golf course, you go make a ton of birdies. And just the format's so fun to be able to play with Maria. And we've made a run at this thing. So, look forward to making another run at it.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's been an honor to be able to be, paired with Stacy for the last few years, and it's such a learning week for me. I mean, I think I've seen a lot of growth, from the first year that we played to today. And I mean, I don't say it because she's sitting next to me. I always say it, but I think she's one of the smartest players on tour, and to get to be her teammate and get to pick her brain, it's a privilege, and it's so much fun. I mean, I think it's been cool to see even just like Chesney, grow through the years, and now like she's always been in charge of picking our team song. We got Are You Ready For It this year. So I think we're ready. So we'll see if everybody else is ready for us too.
And just talk a little bit more about the golf, how you feel with the two different formats that we have this week, how you'll complement each other's games out there.
Well, I think this golf course really, it's best for partners that you have a long hitter and maybe an average or shorter hitter. You can really take advantage of some shorter par fours. There's some bunkers that she can carry that aren't in play off of certain tees. The way the odds and evens kind of work out, it works out really well, I think, for that setup. So, and it's shown, I think, the last few years. So, and then alternate shot's just hard, but, I think we work really well together. And again, her length helps me out on certain holes, and then I can, contribute with the wedges and the putter and things like that. So, I don't know what it is. I just think we've complemented each other's games really well on this golf course.
Yeah, I think for me, like, she's always just given me that extra confidence, even in alternate shot. Like, if I want to be aggressive, like, she's like, if you're feeling it, go for it, like, so I know that if we end up in a not ideal spot, like, she'll figure it out, and it's the same for her. Like, if she doesn't hit a great shot, like, we'll try to find a way to make it happen. And I feel like we both just almost like play our game and trust each other that we've got each other's back, and it's a super fun golf course. I mean, we enjoy coming back, and it's always just fun to be aggressive, to have to be smart at times. But yeah, it's a lot of fun.
And just talk a little bit to how special this event is. One of the few team events we have on tour. The local community, so many fans, and the support from Dow, especially Maria being a Dow sponsor and ambassador. But if you both could just talk a little bit about that, and then I'll open it up on the Zoom as well. Just let me know if you have any questions in the chat, and as well here in the media center. But Maria, if you'd like to go first.
Yeah, for me, it's an honor again to represent Dow week in and week out, but more so when we get to come to Midland, and I get to meet a lot of the people that work for the company. I get to meet a lot of the people that make things a lot easier for me behind the scenes as well, which is always great to put faces to names, and just get to build great relationships with all of them. And it's like you said, just to see the way the community gets involved, and this tournament keeps growing every year, and just walking around downtown, and everybody knows, who we are, and they're just super excited to have us here. It's a great feeling to feel like you're welcome and wanted, where we go, and this is definitely a very special week.
Yeah, you could see the impact this tournament has made on this community, and the amount of money that's donated by Dow. I'm sure they donate quite a bit beyond this golf tournament. but you see it in the crowds, you see it in the people that come out, you see it in the builds that continue, the builds around the golf course that continue to grow to handle the number of fans that are coming. And then the commitment to us and the tour and increasing the purse and, this event is different, and I think we need something like this. I think you get to see players' personalities. You get to see people have a little bit more fun on the golf course than we normally do, and it's not such a grind week. So, we're extremely thankful for Dow and all that they're doing for us, and look forward to this going on for a lot more years.
Yeah.
All right, I'll open it up on the group or on the Zoom here. Greg, it looks like you have a question for Stacy. If you'd like to unmute now and ask that question.
Hi, Stacy.
Hello.
Going to have you put on your Solheim cap and your veteran status cap.
Yep.
I'm doing a profile on Rose Zhang since she made the Olympic team this week, and just wondering, through the years of you seeing young players come up and your choice of her for the team last year as a rookie,
Yep.
what you see in Rose's game and what makes her such a success so early in her career.
Well, she made the team on her own last year. I didn't even have to pick
Yeah.
her after that win. She's in an advantageous spot right now with the Rolex rankings in that, she hasn't met the minimum yet. So basically, any tournament she plays in improves her rankings. So that has, while she's a great player, that has helped her ranking out tremendously over the last year and a half, you could say. But she's extremely talented. I think you look at her amateur golf record. I mean, in the last 10 or 15 years, I don't think there's anybody that has done what Rose has done in amateur golf. And then when you do that, you get tons of experience in professional events, and that's what shows up at the win at Mizuho, at making Solheim Cup. That's because of all the professional events she's already played in. It is funny, though, that week of Mizuho, I saw her early in the week, and I asked her how she was doing, and she goes, man, this professional golf thing is hard. And so it's, she's still, I don't think she's really settled into being a professional golfer yet. I mean, she's just now getting to the point where she's playing golf courses twice, where she's learned the golf course. She's felt like a rookie for a really long time. So I don't think we've even seen the best of Rose's golf yet.
You think she's ready for the whole Olympic experience, considering she's been through Solheim and all her NCAAs and Augusta and all that stuff?
Yeah, I think, I didn't expect her to play extremely well at Solheim, just because it was a totally new experience, running off of the high of NCAAs straight into Mizuho, and then her life just got crazy. So I really didn't expect a whole lot out of her at Solheim, and so I think she's going to be a lot more ready, though, for this Olympics. She's tailored her schedule a little bit more for it, to be a little bit more prepared. So, she's a great player. I expect her to go have a good week.
Right. Thank you.
And I'll ask Maria a question along those lines. Olympics, we just, the top 60 were just released, and your name being one of them. Just talk about how excited you are, considering your past experience in 2020 and what you're looking forward to most.
Yeah, anytime that I've gotten the opportunity to represent Mexico, it means the world to me. And to do it at the Olympics for a second time, it's just crazy to say out loud. I don't think in my wildest dreams I ever thought, I could be an Olympian, let alone do it twice. And I think for this time around, of course, with COVID being main character in the last Olympics, just having my family there, I feel like that's just going to be an amazing week for all of us to share together. And also the athlete in me is super excited to go and try to see other people perform and compete and meet, the best athletes in the world and get to have more of that like Olympic Village experience and just enjoy it. It's such a privilege to be an Olympian, and I'm just beyond excited to get to represent Mexico again.
We'll open it up here in the media center if there's any questions. If not, Jeremy.
Stacy, got one for you on a Solheim
Yeah.
follow. So you and Suzanne are both here all week this
We
week,
are,
right?
yes.
So with this being a team event and the formats is you're here to play with Maria and win, but are you also in the back of your mind? Is it Solheim Cup just seeing how the other participants do during the week?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, I didn't want to make it a requirement for my players to play here. I just told them, if you play, it's great, but if not, I want you to do whatever's going to help you play the best at majors. So we had several not play this week, which is totally fine. But then I have a couple of potential pairings that, a couple they came to me about, and like Allie and Jennifer Kupcho are playing together, which I'm really interested to see how that one goes, because that could be a really good one for us. And then Ryan O'Toole and Lucy Lee are playing together, which kind of a little bit of an oddball pair and one you wouldn't expect, but like the same as us, a kind of a longer hitter with a little bit more of an average hitter. I mean, I think they could actually do really well on this golf course. So kind of interested to see how they do too. But yeah, just seeing all of them, how they play team golf, how they interact with their partners. It tells you a lot about who they are and if they're not playing with another American, what type of players they could potentially play with.
And
So
then
yes, I'm watching.
I'll do a quick follow on that one. Does this week, because where we are in Midland, y'all touched on this at the top, the community comes out to this
Yes.
event, the entire city comes out. Does it have, because it's a team event, does it almost have like a mini Solheim Cup feel this week with the number of fans that are out here this week cheering y'all on?
Yeah, I mean, when I think of this event, I think of 18, and when you're in those last couple of groups coming around 18, it is a pretty nerve-wracking shot. I mean, there's so many people around this green. I think having the DJ and the music, like it does have that Solheim Cup feel. It does have where everybody's just a little bit looser, and you got to go make a bunch of birdies.
Yeah,
Agreed.
agreed.
All right, and then 2 more questions for Maria I have. Just talk a little bit, beforehand, we were talking about how you might have a guest out with you tomorrow. If you could just talk a little bit about that and what that means to you.
Yeah, with Fassi's Friends, my foundation, we've been bringing one of our kids like to kind of have a behind the scenes experience and get to be our shadow basically for the whole week. And we've brought 3 girls so far, all from our chapter in Arkansas. But this year we wanted to give back, I guess, a little bit to this community and get somebody from around here to get to experience what we do this week. So we have a girl, Annalyn, she's 8, and she lives about an hour away, just a complete golf nut. And yeah, she'll get to do, as much or as little as she wants with us. We've had, a lot of the girls just want to be on the golf course all day with us, and we've done that. Last year, the girls went to the pool a few times and enjoyed milkshakes and relaxing as well. So, it's kind of up to them, how much or how little they want to do. But it's such a great opportunity for them to see how life on tour is. Mia, the girl we brought the first year, she told me, when we dropped her off at the airport, like, I want to be a professional golfer one day, and you're gonna be my partner when we played out. And I'm like, man, I gotta stay in shape for a long time. But it's those little things that I think keep me wanting to grow the foundation and impact young girls and young people to chase after their dreams. And Stacy's been a great role model for them as well, and all the players. I mean, they are extremely nice, signing stuff, gifting them things, and just making them feel very big and special. And Dow's been a great partner with me to be able to do that. They helped me with some of the costs, and of course giving me access to everything that we might need. We couldn't do it without them.
This clearly seems like a passion area for you. And Stacy, what is it like to see Maria kind of glow and talk when she talks about this and just the work
Yeah.
that she's done as well?
It's important that golf doesn't become your life. And that's what you're seeing with her, is that when golf becomes your life, you don't play very good golf. And so we've talked about this, right? And so it's finding things that you're passionate about outside of hitting that golf ball around a course. And, I wish every golfer out here did that or did something, however they want to give back. I think, finding things you're passionate about, and making sure Maria's not just known as Maria Fassi, the golfer. That's a really important thing at the end of the day.
And one more last non-golf related question. Willis, that's normally seen with you, Maria, on the course, just debuted on Instagram. Just talk a little bit about Willis being out on tour and now the social media coverage he is getting.
Everybody says hi to Willis before they say hi to Maria. So
Oh, for sure.
that's
And
how
if
it
they don't
works.
see him, it's like, where's Willis? I'm doing good, thank you. Yeah, he's such a good boy. He's everybody's friend, he just, every player, every person that walks by, he's always giving them all the love and getting all the love from them as well. He's good. But yeah, we created an Instagram for him, and it's just funny. Where's Willis? And it's just silly pictures of kind of life through his eyes, and it's funny. I mean, all the girls on tour were like, finally, we can get to enjoy more of those pictures as well. He doesn't follow anybody, so whoever gets that first follow, it's gonna be very special. But yeah, all the players, he's like, okay, like, why did so-and-so made that Instagram post and I didn't? And I'm like, I don't know, you just gotta keep trying. And but he's such a good dog, and I think it brings a lot of joy, of course, to me, but all the players keeps it fun.
We'll look forward to more content from him.
Yeah.
Thank you both for your time. Have a great week.
Thank you.